If you're on the hunt for the perfect seasonal scent, there is still time to explore, y'all. Today, I have Scentsorie's top 6 holiday fragrance oils. We're gonna do first impressions, and of course, we're gonna put everything into wax. Also, stay tuned to the very end for a special announcement. Hey everybody, it's Kerry. I'm the owner and creator of Couture Home and Body. Welcome. I'm so glad you're here. Listen, we have 6 top holiday sellers from Scentsorie. We're just gonna get right into it. And of course, we're gonna put it into wax as we do. So let's start with Fresh Cut Evergreen. Oh boy. One of them leaked, so they're all little wonky doos, but I just wanna point out, nothing is smeared. Like you can still see everything perfectly. Yeah, you could just tape that down, but a lot of times when you order, and the label gets mucked, it starts to just disintegrate all the text. So just wanted to show real life. Top notes are cedar leaf, evergreen, eucalyptus. The mid is fir needle, jasmine, silver spruce. The base is cedar, pine cone, and patchouli. Whew, it is strong. Oh my God. I can smell it before I even put it up to my nose. If you love a Fraser fir, this right here, oh girl, she is hollering. This is the most potent, true to life tree scent. This rivals all of them. Oh my, it's like in my throat, you guys. You know what? It's the eucalyptus. I'm sorry. I'm allergic to eucalyptus, so depending upon the potency and the concentration, it can do this. Let's take a minute not to die. You are getting that evergreen, that eucalyptus, the fir and the spruce. I don't need to smell anymore. I mean, that is freaking potent. Let me say this. This is like the perfect Christmas tree scent. It's also an amazing blender if you wanted to put some fruits with that. And can I make a recommendation? Cranberry bourbon and this. Okay. That is Christmas in a bottle. Well done. She needs to go on a timeout because, all right, let's get into Après Ski. Such a great name. So I'm gonna be honest about this one. It's not a true first impression. I already purchased this one on my own a while ago because I wanted to dig in and see what other scents. So I'm just gonna tell you what I smell. I will tell you that this is excellent. You're getting more of like that minty, crisp air. It is so excellent. This is very good. It is great on its own. It is that crispy, fresh, you walk outside, it's just snowed, and you know when you take a breath, that cold air just fills up your lungs. That's what this smells like. More importantly, it's not as eucalyptus forward. It's more minty forward, but not like peppermint, just like that cool, refreshing. Yeah. I think if you wanted to blend more juniper berry into here, that would be fantastic. Yeah, I mean, another banger. All right, this next one is called Cinnamon and Warm Milk. Oh gosh, I'm sorry to say, I've already smelled, I know what this one smells like as well. I'm gonna give you the notes. Top is cinnamon and ginger. The mid is baked pastry caramel. The base is warmed milk accord and vanilla milk. It's really good. Oh my God, it's so good. Let's get into it and I'll just tell you what I smell. It is very cinnamon pastry forward and it's super creamy, milky. It is a banger. I have not smelled anything like this. I recommended this to a couple other Chandlers and they are now using this in their fall winter lines for this year. And let me tell you, you don't even need to worry if it's gonna perform. It's gonna perform. Oh my gosh, this is so stinking good. You could blend this or you can leave it as is. It's really up to you. You could blend apple picking in Vermont with this to get sort of that baked apple crisp, which is not an apple pie. It's more of like a crisp with the pastry notes. Banger. Oh, it's so good. It is so warm and cozy. This is the problem child. This is Birchwood and Papyrus. So here's the deal, you guys. I know this fragrance. I'm very familiar with this fragrance. It is Bibliotech. Confirmed with Susan. We're going to get into the fragrance notes, but then, with her permission, I want to do a quick little mini battle of the fragrance oils. I have not done one of those on this channel in a minute. But they're super fun to do because I have a bunch of Bibliothèque fragrance oils because I love that fragrance. So we're gonna do one of those real quick. But let's get into the fragrance notes. The top is white sage, orris root. The mid is papyrus and leather, excuse me. The base is birchwood, cedarwood, and patchouli. This is all I can smell in my house. It is just taking over everything. Yeah, the orris is gorgeous. I love the patchouli. It's lighter on the plum. I think it's peony is another one. Let me look it up. Yes, peony and violet. It's good, it's potent. We're gonna put this in wax so we can see how it stacks up to the others, which I will speak to, but the next in our mini head-to-head is Scent Memory, Plum and Parchment. Let's see if they have different fragrance notes. Plum, peach, violet, peony, leather, patchouli, vanilla, and musk. All right, here we go. So this is more leathery to me. The Scent Memory one smells truer to the perfume because it has a little bit more leathery notes to it. Next is Hive and Honey. It smells exactly like the Scentsorie one, but it's not as potent. Like it's almost like it's a little bit diluted. It smells the same. It doesn't have like a leather forward note. Okay. Whew. All right, one more. All right, we're gonna smell Make See. This is osmanthus, nectar, and white suede. Okay, this one is more floral, plummy, peony, violet. Like it's more of the floral forward. And I feel like the patchouli is a little more pronounced here with some leather. It's so interesting, it just has a different ratio of those. It's good, it smells like Bibliothèque. Let's compare pound for pound. Scent Memory, their Bibliothèque is $48 for 16 ounces. Scent Memory, it is $42 for 16 ounces. And I'll tell you, the differences are so slight. They're both very strong, but for $6 less per pound. All right, Scentsorie's the winner. All right, the next oil is Gingerbread and Cardamom. Top notes are cardamom, caramel, and red berry. The mid is cinnamon, clove, and ginger. The base is vanilla, nutmeg, and amber. So for me, this needs more of the gingerbread note. Could change in wax, but it's more like cardamom and like it smells almost like the icing on a gingerbread man or a woman. It's good, it's missing the gingerbread element for me. Let's see how it does in wax. All right, the next oil is called Holiday Home. Top notes are pomegranate, cinnamon stick, and clove. The mid is mandarin orange, pomegranate, and red apple. The base is patchouli, musk, and vanilla. Another disclosure, I did also purchase this a while ago, and I love it because it is a Christmas hearth type of fragrance. So if you have this from other suppliers, I would say grab a sample of this just to compare, because this does not smell like the others that I have. So I have 3 other Christmas hearth type fragrances from 3 different suppliers. This one for me, it's more like fruity forward. I'm getting that, the orange and the pomegranate. Because the pomegranate's in the top and the middle. I just like the depth of this one. It's like a little more elevated. It still has that spiciness to it. This is my favorite version of that. And oh man, it's really good. Yeah, it's more mandarin, pomegranate spice. Excellent. All right, now that I give you my first impression, mostly first impressions, I mean, I'm a fangirl. What can I say? I'm gonna put everything into wax. If you are curious or you are wondering, what are you using? What are those wick holders? What's your apron? Etc., etc. It is all linked in the description box below. I also have a brand new link tree that has all of my affiliate codes if you want to save some money and also help give back to me in this channel by shopping through my links. I absolutely love doing fragrance oil reviews and sharing my thoughts with you. I have a very particular nose, but all that to say, what I like, you may not, and what I don't like, you may love. So as always, with any of these fragrance oil reviews, definitely smell for yourself, right? Just in case. I may be like, oh, the gingerbread, I didn't really smell the gingerbread. And then you get it and you're like, girl, you are crazy. All I can smell is gingerbread. So scent is subjective, always. All right, y'all, with YouTube magic, I will see you in just a few seconds. All right, y'all, we are back. Before we get into the results, I just want to state once again, scent is subjective. So what I smell, the notes that I can pick up, perhaps you cannot, or vice versa. There are notes that I will not detect that you can absolutely smell better than me. So take everything with a grain of salt. At the end of the day, it's so important that you grab these oils and put them into wax yourself so that you can test. These are just simply my opinions. So without further ado, let's get into it. Let's start with Holiday Home. You guys, this one is stirronga. I was trying to emphasize every letter. Stirronga. This is the best version of a holiday, of like a Christmas hearth type of fragrance. It's one that I do use in my fall holiday line. After this season, it's part of a blend that I bring back every year for my Yuletide candle. This one's incredible. I will definitely be swapping out. I shouldn't even say swapping out. It's an upgrade from what I'm using. I love that fragrance. I love the blend. It's very popular. Cold throw 5 out of 5. Cold throw 5 out of 5. Let me tell you what I love about this. Here are my notes. Oh my God. I said that. I like wrote. Oh my God. I took the lid off and it is a spice bomb. You're getting the spices with the pomegranate and the orange. I like that it's like spicy, not spicy piney. Look, again, I love the Christmas hearth type fragrances, but this one, the tart juiciness of the pomegranate and the orange with those spices is so, it's just like, it's an elevation. If you love Christmas hearth type scents and you're like, well, that doesn't sound good to me, then this fragrance isn't for you, and that's okay. We like what we like. Let me tell you about the hot throw. 5 out of 5. It's exactly what you're getting in the cold throw, except everything is warmed up, it's blooming, it is screaming. Here's my note. Outstanding. I'm really impressed with the performance of this oil. Wow. Holiday Home, y'all. I get it. It's a bestseller for a reason. All right, y'all, let's talk about Après Ski. Cold throw is another 5 out of 5. This is a very strong pine spice eucalyptus with some mint. The cold throw is very like, it's in your face effervescence. It's so good. It's so fresh and outdoorsy. The hot throw is also a 5 out of 5. I have here in caps, banger. It's got that strong, cold, fresh air. It is so good on its own, especially depending upon how you market it. If you wanted to blend it, you absolutely could. The possibilities are endless. I mean, they're as vast as your imagination. You could totally blend this with more tree elements to kind of up that piney or like fir or spruce, your favorite tree. Or I think I said this in my first impressions, you could throw in some berry notes there if you wanted to add more of the evergreen fragrance or the cranberry bourbon fragrance. That evergreen, you get two different takes on the Après Ski. It's like, what is the version? What is the version that you want? What is the scent that you want to sell? What will your customers love? So there's a lot of different things you could do with this fragrance. Wow. Oh, and that's my last note about Après Ski. Wow. All right, let's get into cinnamon milk. Cold throw, 4 out of 5. It's milky and cinnamony. It's beautiful. Okay, I know what I'm getting here. You've got the strong, like spicy lactonic notes. Hot throw, it's another 5 out of 5. It's super strong, but it's a softened, like milky vanilla cinnamon when it's burning. There is a reason that this fragrance that I have recommended to other chandlers, that it is going in their fall lineup. I wish I had this in my fall lineup. I didn't have time to get it in there, but this is, I mean, I'm already making my list for seasons. And so I already have 2 for next season, and cinnamon milk for sure 100% is going into my line next season. No one has a cinnamon milk like this, I promise. right, let's talk about fresh cut evergreen. I mentioned this would be a great blender with the Après Ski. How is it on its own? Yo, we got a 4.5 out of 5 cold throw. How do you top that? How do you top that? With a 5 out of 5 hot throw? Okay. Did you see that? Did you see it coming? I don't know, maybe. Let me read you my notes. This is so realistic and strong. It's very evergreen, fur forward. I'm also picking up the spruce and the pine cone, like specifically pine cone. You know, like, does it still have the sap on it? That's the scent that I'm getting. It just feels so cozy and gorgeous. You don't need to blend this. It is a really beautiful, strong performing fragrance oil in my soy tent. I mean, this is why it's called Best, right? Best Holiday. Hi. All right, let's. Grayson James. Mommy's working. It's Wild Animal Zoo over here. Scoot, scoot, scoot with your cute boop, boop. Cold throw was a 3 out of 5. Also, the hot throw was a 3 out of 5. This is super light, very light. I'm wanting more gingerbread. That was my thoughts on my first impressions as well. It was more like nutmeg, cardamom, forward. I wanted more ginger or ginger spice, gingerbread. It's more vanilla, nutmeg, amber with like a hint of cinnamon. It's missing that kind of cookie gingerbread bakery note for me. This one was just a miss for me, especially the way it stacked up against the other 4 that we've talked about and how strongly they performed. This one fell short for me. All right, let's talk about Birchwood and Papyrus. We did a fun little mini battle of the fragrance oils. This one, I think, came in second in terms of on the blotter strip smell comparatively, but it won the challenge because pound for pound for that price, if you've never smelled it before, you probably wouldn't know the difference and you would love it. Because if you love this, if you love Bibliotech, you love Bibliotech. So let's talk about performance. All right, the cold throw is a 4 out of 5. How did it perform? Hot throw was a 5 out of 5. You guys, okay. This was way more plummy than I got in my first impressions, which is what I love about this fragrance oil. It's very plummy, it's slightly woody. I pick up on the leather note more so in the hot throw than I did in the cold throw or on the blotter strip. So that leather note, I think I even mentioned it as well in my first impressions. I pick up on the leather more so in this one versus the others. I'm just saying this one is so wonderful. The notes are all so beautifully bloomed in this one. Comparatively to the others that I have, it's still the top performer for me because of hot throw being a 5 out of 5, the plumminess and all of those notes really shining through in the hot throw. All right, that wraps up Scensorie's top 6 best-selling holiday fragrance oils. Do you agree? Do you have these oils? If not, let me know. Are you going to pick any of these up? So I did mention at the beginning of the video, I had a special announcement. If you are still here, thank you. You're the real one. I appreciate you being here. Susan at Scentsorie always gives such generous sales during holidays, and she also let everyone know in the Facebook group, y'all, I'm doing a Labor Day sale, so stop building those cots. Do you know any supplier that does that? Absolutely not. No. And I know y'all been building your cots. So starting today, y'all, today the Labor Day sale starts. Make sure you are in the Facebook group to get your special discount code. If you're not in the group, it's linked below. Come join us. Come hang out. Thank you again to Susan at Scentsorie for sponsoring today's video. I appreciate you. Y'all know I love these oils. Even though not all of them performed as like bangerific, you know, there was the one. Just because it didn't perform for me in my wax with my recipe doesn't mean it won't perform for you in your wax with your recipe. So just want to implore you again, just add a sample to cart. They're all $3. Also, $7 flat rate shipping. Who among us? But if you hit that $99 threshold, it's free shipping. So like, bro, right? Right. I love doing these. I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you want to check out more, check out my playlist of all of my first impressions of fragrance oils. And I've got 2 other Scentsorie first impression performance videos if you want to check those out as well. I'll have everything linked down below. I've got some more goodies from Scentsorie coming. So you're gonna wanna stay tuned. So make sure you are subscribed. Hit that bell to be notified. And until the next one, you guys, I'll see you then. Happy shopping. Bye.